didn't see no dude outside the shop.
Yeah,
Was it the balls guy?
Is she talking about this guy? Ask about the tea shop.
The old tea shop next door. Isn't that place closed down?
Closed? That can't be right. What else do you know about it?
Pure conjecture on this one, but I think it might be owned by the kendo instructor from the dojo down the street, on account of him being the only one I've ever seen in there. You might not believe me, but I swear I saw him in there, chatting away to himself. He might be a little nuts. Then again, it might be some super awesome kendo meditation technique. Aw man, why didn't I think of that before? Next time, I oughta ask him for some pointers instead of spying on him, eh? Word through the grapevine is that he's a regional champion or something, and has trained some of the best. Lots of cops train with him too, so he must be good. Maybe he's not so crazy after all.
Speaking of which, I have a bit of a crazy question for you. I know you said it was closed, but do you know anything about a book taken from there, maybe recently? I was led to believe you would.
Eh? Oh jeez.
Go on.
Like I said, the place has been empty for years, but you know, I spend a lot of time outside, and half the time the door's wide open. So one day a few months back, I decided to take a look around. Nothing suspicious or nothing. I was just curious is all. Curiosity kills the cat, right?
You touched Lady Fluffington.
Anyway, it was all dusty and old in there. With what? Goddamn! Ow! Anyway, it was all dusty and old in there, and was all sorts of weird stuff lying around. So I might have taken a little souvenir. I mean, it wasn't super old or nothing, so I figured no one would miss it. Besides, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid brother.
Oh, that's alright then.
That guy can get deep in your ass sometimes, so I try to be on standby for when that happens, you know?
Jesus Christ.
Spread those cheeks, he says. So I figured a little gift would cheer him up. And back then, he was going through some particularly tough times. His bitch wife, pardon my language, miss, had left him and taken their kid daughter with her. The bitch.
No.
He still doesn't talk about it, like he's in denial or something. Whoops. Got off track again. I was heading to visit him with the ill-gotten book when I get this phone call saying he was in the hospital. He OD'd on expensive sake and sleeping pills. Thank God that idiot decided to do it at the bar he owns, with the door unlocked. A customer came in and called an ambulance. If it weren't for that, I'm not sure if you'd still be here. That doofus.
That's quite a story. Sounds to me like he wanted to be found.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he was trying to ask for help in his own way. In any case, I took the book to him while he was in the hospital. Wanted to show him that even when he was at his lowest, there was someone out there trying to do something nice for him, you know? I think it helped. For a minute, anyhow. As soon as the doctors let him leave, he went right back to that toxic little bar. I hope he's okay. He's got issues, but he's my little brother, and I worry about him. He hasn't been answering my phone calls recently. Originally, my brother's bitch ex-wife, sorry again, had the brilliant idea to put his skills to work in a cheap part of town. Despite that, he's holding on to it with everything he's got. The place is slowly bankrupting him, but he won't let it go. All he has to do is sign some papers and move on, but he can't. Something about it has its claws deep into him. Deep into his ass. I've been trying to tell him to join me in my business with balls for years. He's a great ball chef, and we could make a killing on balls. Maybe it's not the same as owning a whole ball, but serving passers-by and getting some sunshine is good for the soul. Plus, food stands are really doing well abroad, I hear. Much better than wasting away in Shinjuku, at any rate.
Shinjuku.
Shinjuku. Yeah, in a slimy little side street. Anyway, if that book is important to you, he's probably still got it at his place. You want the address?
No. Wait, I knew you looked familiar. Your brother's Daiso, right?
You know him? Small world. It was probably the smile on my face that threw you off. He is always so cheerful. Tell him his brother Haruto says hi. While you're at it, tell him that takoyaki stands are still the future of cuisine, and to get his butt over here. Haha.
I'll do that. Thanks for all your help. Ah, it's Daiso's bro.
Well, well.
Well.
Plot thickens.
Give me some more balls.
Get the fuck out of my face.
But it wants some balls, goddammit!
Leave.
Get out of here. Leave, Asakusa.
Leave Asakusa.
Should we go yeah, let's go to Shinjuku, because that's all we can go to. We can't go anywhere else.
Yeah, we're gonna
we
go
need to speak to Daiso.
Yes.
I hope I hope Miho's here. She's not, damn it. Hey Miho, you in there? Miho! Yeah, I can't hear you from through the wall though. Okay.
I'm recording Batman.
Daiso!
Hi, Ayami. How can I help you today?
Hey Daiso, how are things?
Oh, you know, same old, same old.
Funny thing, I met your brother while I was in Asakusa today.
Words are hard.
Oh god.
Haruto? You met Haruto?
Yeah.
What are the chances?
Who knows? It was pretty random.
Huh. Who'd have thought? So, is he still selling takoyaki at his stand? Did he say anything?
He is. He said to remind you that takoyaki stands are the future of cuisine, and that you should go and help him.
Yeah, you talked to Haruto, alright. Always the optimist, that guy.
I actually have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the book your brother gave you a few months ago?
The only thing that guy gives me is a headache. Not sure if I can help you, Ayami.
You better fucking help me, I swear to God. He said he gave it to you while you were in the hospital.
Oh, what makes you think I was in hospital? I don't even go to the hospital for checkups. Besides, that dolt's bringing me stuff all the time. Always trying to drag me kicking and screaming over to where the grass is greener.
This would have been more recently. After a rough patch. Maybe it was stupid to come and ask.
Oh, no, it's fine. That idiot, always running his mouth. Frickin' traitor, huh? Those were just some, hard times. Nothing serious. Hell, I just drank too much is all. I'm sorry, Detective, but I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, understood. I'm not here to dig up bad memories, Daiso.
Thanks. You said you were looking for a book, right? Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me an old magazine, though. Back in the hospital. It was one of those ones with boobs on the cover when I read when I was younger, when things weren't quite so complicated.
Oh.
Wait here a second. I might have it in the storeroom still.
Oh god.
Dang it! Sorry, Ayami, hold on a sec. Amazing how much junk someone accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of these old tissues out, huh?
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Here it is. I fucking knew it. It's yours, detective.
Ah.
Looky who it is. Huh. Hey, no wonder I recognize that photo you brought by. It's the same girl, an idol named Ruby.
Reina.
God damn it, Raina!
Reina.
No, Ruby, you see? It says so right there on the cover. Pretty crazy that I was still in my shop. Guess that means you're still looking for her? I wonder why we keep running into each other.
Weird luck, I guess.
Eh? I don't buy it. You're a hell of a detective. You must have a pretty sharp nose.
If you say so, Daizo. Do you mind if I take this?
Like I said, the pages are all stuck together, but it's about time I started getting rid of my old junk.
Oh, thank you.
See you around, Ayami.
Yeah, see you. Take care, Daizo. Okay. So we got... That's all we can do in there.
Goto's still just standing in the sewer.
Probably. Asakusa.
Can we go back to the apartment?
Oh, Nani? Maybe we should try.
Yeah.
No.
Yep, fuck it.
We'll try next time. I don't think it was letting me off the hook. Enter tea shop.
Wrong. Welcome back, detective. Is that my book I see in your hands?
Guess I'm a little surprised. Are you trying to tell me Reina is the mask bearer you talked about? That's hard to believe.
Before that, your next quest is to go get me some tissues. Does it surprise you, after all? It is she whom you see in the dark, is it not?
The dark? That's what the collector called it too. How'd Reina get mixed up in all this?
I only know that somehow the girl's path and the masks collided, as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. People always see history as something in the distant past, involving old men and black and white pictures, but that book and that girl are as much of a part of history as the rest. The threads that connect the past to the present and people to each other are not always apparent. But peel back the layers of connection, and the randomness of our universe neatly orders itself. Teen Idol, an ancient order, the tool they created, and the detective who holds it now, all forming a neat and tidy line.
Reina was some sort of idol living in Tokyo, not part of a sleeper cell in some cult. It doesn't add up.
On that, detective, we can agree. So, why don't we start at the beginning? With how the mask ceased to be a mere object, the story starts in ancient times, in the year 2019. I mean 1333. At the time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan. Led by the Hojo clan, it was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace amongst men is words are hard, and like so many before them and so many after, their time of peace came to an end. Cyclical, that's the word I was looking for. The Nita clan, loyal to Emperor Go-Daigo, led a siege against the Hojo-controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded and left a key passage open to the invaders. The Hojo clan fled to the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope of victory or escape. They chose to retain their honor. Instead of surrendering, the 870 Hojo samurai, including the last 3 regents, committed mass suicide.
Harakiri!
Seppuku. However, the Hojo and Nita clans, embroiled in their quest for the empire, could not see the roles they played in the plans of another group, the religious sect known as the Kamenkai. It is said that in the flames of the Kamakura, a girl was seen wandering around the streets, observing the carnage of the burned city.
Was it Mai Kawana?
I hope not. A girl lost to the histories who went by the name of Chikako Shichijo, the last survivor of the Kamenkai.
Nice. Okay, so whatever the Kamenkai were trying to do, they failed. I mean, they all died, right?
No, they did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Chikako Shichigo did not survive by chance. She was chosen.
Chosen for what?
To receive the blessing of all the spiritual energy that so much death afforded. To become the first mask bearer.
Mask bearer. The Kamenkai used the deaths of all those people to create this. Why?
I don't fucking know.
Oh.
The legend has it that the Kamenkai sought to contain the door, a rift leading to the spiritual realm, where our consciousness ceased to be, and time holds no meaning, a place where cause and effect could be changed.
Cause and effect. Why? Why spend so much human life and then give up so much to do that?
To stop it from being abused. Imagine being able to see the world as a god, so that the flow of time and the rules which govern our world are of no consequence. This is the power of the door.
The door to the dark?
To a mortal mind obsessed with the finality of death and meaningless accomplishment, such power would corrupt absolutely, a power over death. So a dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from mortal eyes, along with a tool to control and see within the darkness.
It's true, isn't it? All of it. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it's true. Finding the door could be the key to bringing Tanaka back.
Some doors, no matter how strongly they call to us, are not meant to be opened, and the Kamenkai willingly gave their lives to keep it that way. The mask opens the mind of all who come into contact with it, but it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find the door may destroy you.
Maybe you're right, but I could at least use it to find my way in the dark. Just like the Collector said, the only thing I don't get is how Reina is connected to it.
That is a mystery. As Mr. Kawana told you, the last known location of the mask was the Kamenkai court only a few decades ago.
Kawana.
Much was suppressed about the Kamenkai under Tokimasa. They existed, and then, on March 4th, 1996, they started developing Final Fantasy VII, and they met their end.
Oh.
There are many theories that the police killed them during their raid of the compound, or that someone within the cult snapped and murdered the others. Nothing but conjecture, I'm afraid. The real answers lie somewhere deep within the police records, and though I remain curious, it is not something I have access to. Perhaps the best place to start is there. Finding out about the last days of the Kamenkai may help light your path to the truth, though I wonder if such an object, bred from suffering, can truly put an end to it. Is it you who can finally break this terrible cycle? Ah, I've spent a long time here. I'm tired. So tired. Farewell, detective.
We get more investigation points for being
Back
a
to
good
the police
cop.
HQ.
Sitting there comfortably, the historian Yasuhisa casually laid out everything I was experiencing like he was reading out of a book. A mass suicide, ancient groups, and a door to the spiritual realm. It sounds like a myth, an interesting story told to travelers in a bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can't understand it. The bridge between the Kamakura samurai and a young girl. He said Reina fit into the story. She's a mask bearer, but how? Yasuhisa, the collector. I thought when I met them, I'd entered their world and could start to understand, however faintly, what was going on. But my intuition as a detective tells me they're hiding something from me still. Intuition. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I need to keep going. ... What day is it anyway? How long have I been chasing these leads?
What the hell am I doing?
Days turn to night, the hours bleed into each other, even the seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. Everything's blurring together. Ugh, my head. Maybe I should take my medication? Impossible though it seems, following the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understand the mask. Even Takashi didn't know what happened to the Kamenkai. Finding the police report is the way forward. A few weeks ago, it would have been easy for me to ask around and pull a file. It'll be a bit more difficult now, I imagine. What's the worst that could happen? Dr. Pepper? I should head to HQ and see what I can find.
Well, at least we actually know where to go this time.
Time to go to Police HQ.